Hello and welcome to the Bowling Green Warren County Annual Veterans Parade, brought to you by the great city of Bowling Green with the assistance of the Veterans and Military Support Council for Bowling Green, Warren County, Kentucky. I'm Barbara Deeb, and I'm always honored to be here, and especially honored to have joining me today Colonel Arnie Franklin. Arnie, you have a very storied career. You're also a member of the Kentucky Aviation Hall of Fame. So, flying those planes, huh?
Well, I always wanted to be a fighter pilot. I'm one of those people who got to grow up to do exactly what he'd always wanted to do. So I'm really glad to be here today because to honor our veterans.
To honor our veterans, and what a beautiful fall day. It actually happens to be Veterans Day today.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's kind of exciting. We also want to give a little shout out to Aviation Heritage Park. If you visit Warren County, be sure and stop by. There's now a bricks and mortar museum there. We are members of the board there,
Right.
and we'd love to have you. But we're welcoming today so many wonderful veterans and their families and celebrating freedom in America. Our council is proud to partner with the City of Bowling Green and Warren County government to honor all veterans and their families with the Veterans Day Parade, and then after there'll be the flag raising ceremony. We especially want to express our thanks to the Bowling Green Parks and Recreation staff for their organizational support over the years, and we are humbled by their dedication. As you can see, the wind is blowing, it's picking up, it's taking some of our papers with us. This year's parade theme is Veterans Continue to Provide Volunteer Services to American Communities in Need. And thanks to all of you who entered our annual essay contest entitled, What Does Living in America Mean to You? That's a heavy one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
I can see the parade coming this way.
I can too. Oh,
Looks like we have a nice crowd on hand.
absolutely. The day couldn't have been better. We were worried about rain threatening earlier in the week, but Mother Nature's cooperating today.
Very nice. You know, I get to sit up here this time where I've marched in the parade for all those years when I taught at Warren East High School. And so I get to see it from a different perspective.
Didn't you say you've marched 9 years in a row?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure
when you
did.
were with the ROTC.
ROTC, the junior ROTC. And of course, I always was worried about who's going to show up and who's not going to be there.
Yeah, and some of those years were chilly years
Yes,
to march,
yes,
weren't
yes,
they?
yeah.
No doubt, indeed. And then we have the Bowling Green Police Honor Guards and Assistant Chief Penny Bowles, Michael Myrick, and they'll be in the walking group. And as you can hear, you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
It's the Warren Central High School Junior ROTC Department, CW3 Murphy and 15G1 SG Hurley, the walking group. The Warren County Public Schools Junior ROTC programs are made up of Warren Central Dragon Battalion, Moss Middle School, Dragon Leadership Corps, Warren East Raider Squadron, led by our own Mayor of Bowling Green, Mayor Alcott, and the Greenwood Gator Detachment. Junior ROTC Everywhere combines classroom instruction with other activities meant to prepare students for life and increase awareness of the privileges of citizenship.
Well, they look really nice.
And they are energized.
I see the mayor over here with his hat
Yeah,
on uniform.
looking a little different than he normally looks in office, huh?
Yeah.
Giving a wave.
Yeah.
Mayor Alcott.
Uh-huh.
What can you tell us about ROTC, having taught junior ROTC for
Well,
so many years?
You know, I don't know which I was more afraid. Getting shot at in combat or standing up in front of 32 teenagers.
In your military career,
Yeah.
you flew 780 combat missions.
Yeah.
Oh, 780 hours of combat missions, yes.
But like I say, standing up in front of 32 teenagers, well, I didn't know what to expect.
That's impressive.
You know, we ask a lot of our teachers as mentors for all our students, and it's a big job, and we owe them a debt of gratitude for what the job they do, whatever class they're teaching.
Exactly.
There's Greenwood High School. They're looking very nice. The naval unit here in
Warren County, yeah. Did you catch that?
Yes, yes. That's called they sometimes they're not, they're a little more powerful.
Oh, I gotcha. Uh-huh. Once
It's
again,
called a Jody.
I love it. What I love about this is the number of veterans who show up and the youngins that you see in the crowd, the flags waving, and the cotton candy.
Yeah.
That's good stuff too.
Yeah, yeah.
Indeed it is. We are honored to be here today on this Veterans Day to honor our many, many veterans. Today I heard a reporter on NPR talking about the fact that there are currently 18 million veterans living in America right now. So a lot to be thankful for, no doubt.
Yes, yes.
And the parade slowly making its way down the streets of Bowling Green, Kentucky. An annual event here, sponsored by the city of Bowling Green. And the bicycle police.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
During the summer, that's not a happy drive because it's very warm indeed.
You know, we as a community owe a lot of gratitude to our men and women who serve in the police department, the county sheriff's department. They do a wonderful job, and sometimes they don't get the recognition they deserve.
Well, that is very true. And making its way now, of course, is the Grand Marshal. Every parade needs a Grand Marshal, and the Grand Marshal for 2023 is Kenneth Cone.
Yeah. Owner of the Cone Funeral Home.
The Veterans and Military Support Council are pleased to honor Kenneth Cone. Kenneth is the co-owner with his wife, Jan, of Cone Funeral Home. He is a veteran of the U.S. Air Force and an active member of the American Legion Post 23. Kenneth and his staff support the many veteran and community programs of the Legion, along with other veterans organizations. Cone Funeral Home works with the AMVETS, sponsoring a food drop-off location for veterans and community members in need, and as a toy drop-off for the Toys for Tots program of the Marine Corps League, helping children experience a very Merry Christmas. Kenneth and Jan believe veterans deserve respect and honor. Everyone at Cone Funeral Home is deeply patriotic and dedicated to provide families with exceptional veterans services. 2023 Grand Marshal, Kenneth Cone. The Choice for Tots, that is an excellent program.
Yes, it is.
It's been around for quite a while too. And I have no idea what vehicle that is, but it's cool.
I don't know
It's
either.
extremely cool. You know, I think it's a hearse. I think it's an old hearse.
It looks like it.
Oh my. Classy looking.
It is. Look at those white hubcaps. I mean, white sidewalls. You don't see that on the
No,
cars
you
anymore,
don't.
do you?
I guess that's
that is a nice car.
that is very. And then of course our U.S. Marine Corps Toys for Tots.
Yes.
Malcolm Cherry. Malcolm Cherry, who is a veteran himself, is with the U.S. Marine Corps. He's here today to promote the Veterans and Marine Corps' Toy for Tots program. It's a program run by the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve, which distributes toys to children in need. They cannot otherwise afford to get Christmas presents
Nice red truck. No parade is complete without a red truck.
without the Toys for Tots.
That's it.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning. How are
morning.
you?
Y'all
And
got
now-
any candy? I bet y'all ain't got no candy yet.
Well, thank you very
Fascinating
much.
piece of
Appreciate it.
history. The Patton Museum of Steel will be coming up next. And this will be, I understand, driven by Paul Correa, the Patton Museum Man of Steel. That's honoring our heroes incorporated is being represented today by Paul Correa driving his 1942 Willys Jeep. And then coming up behind him is Robert Decker, who you know.
Yes,
Yes.
Stick, as he's known by
Oh,
his
we know his
friends.
nickname now, huh?
Yes, Stick.
And he's called Stick because.
He is tall and thin back in the day when he ran track all the time with our one of our fellow board members, Joe Tinius.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, these guys are really neat in their Jeeps.
So is this the 1942 Willie
Yes,
released?
there's a Jeep like this that's on display at the new museum there at Aviation Heritage Park.
So come on out and take a look. Mr. Decker is representing the Patton Museum of Leadership Men of Steel Volunteers of Fort Knox, Kentucky. Patton is widely recognized as one of the best American battlefield commanders,
That's him with the Jeep. This Jeep.
and there he is in the Jeep.
Yeah. They look nice and
They
warm.
do. And here's our 2023 essay contest winner, Macy Miller. Way to go!
Oh, she's so nice.
She's going to remember this day. And check out
Yeah.
this one. Wow.
Oh, pink Cadillac.
Pink. It's a Barbie year. We have another essay winner. Hey! Congratulations. That's Felix Blackerby, fifth grader at McNeil Elementary. And now we've got some politicians. State Representative from the 19th District, Michael Meredith. And State Representative from the 20th District, Kevin Jackson. And that's some pretty Corvettes here in Corvette country, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And here's Robert Duvall, State Representative. And the Bowling Green Fire Department, and thankfully they don't use these trucks anymore, but that's a historic vintage vehicle. The Warren County Sheriff's Office is being represented here. Now, here's a little more modern.
Oh, yes.
Fire
This one
truck,
looks
you
a
think?
little bit more.
Just about made that corner.
I guess that's called a ladder.
A ladder truck. I bet it. Yep. And now we've got, there's our sheriff, Brett Hightower.
Oh, Brett.
Miss you. He used to host the parade with me.
Yeah.
But I'm loving having you here, Arnie Franklin.
Nice car he's got.
You betcha. J.B. Hines, 8th Circuit Judge, Division B. And then there's our Commonwealth Attorney, Corey Beck Baumgartner. Lots of judges now. Warren District Judge, Division 1, Kimberly Gohagen, in a nice looking red Corvette. And the Warren County Jailer, Stephen Harmon.
There's Susan.
Hey, there's Susan Harmon, also a member of Aviation Heritage Parks Board of Directors. And Brandy Duval, our Circuit Court Clerk. And Warren County Clerk, Lynette Yates.
Good morning.
And we've got the Richardsville Fire Department, Brian Lee, joining us.
Those guys do a great service for the county.
Yes, they do. Pretty yellow truck, engine 44. And here at the 2023 Annual Veterans Day Parade, we're happy to welcome Carlos Bailey. He is being driven by Angela Stevens in a C7 Corvette. He is a city commissioner here in Bowling Green.
Corvette veterans are well represented in the
Oh,
parade.
and as they should be.
Yes, yes.
And here's City Commissioner Dana Beasley Brown. That's a good-looking vehicle.
My family owned a 55 Chevrolet. It wasn't
Oh.
a station wagon, but back in
Yeah,
the day.
that's
That's
very
a
unique.
56.
Nice.
Taillights.
And here's Melinda Hill, City Commissioner. Hey. And this yellow Jeep Wrangler, representing Warren County Magistrate District 3 and Bowling Green City Commissioner Sue Perrigan
He's my.
and Rick Williams. He's your magistrate. Hey, hi. And now here's Warren County 5th District Magistrate Eric Aldridge. And then behind him, Ron Cummings, District 6 Warren County Magistrate. Got some cuties in there. And the theme of this year's parade is Freedom is Not Free, as we honor our veterans that now number, according to National Public Radio, 18 million nationwide.
I hear a band.
I do too, my favorite part of the parade. And you were talking about the fact that the band that we're going to hear is a combination of the high schools, and it is good, let me tell you. Ron Cummings, my favorite real estate agent. You too. Getting some love in the parade. How about it, huh? The sun is shining, the wind is blowing, but it's a beautiful day here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, as we honor our veterans. Here's Tom Lawrence, Warren County Magistrate, with his puppy. What a pretty dog. Wow. What a
I
beauty.
love black labs.
Yeah. And our Warren County Judge Executive, Doug Gorman, 1949
Hi,
Red
Doug.
Ford. Wow.
He's a nice guy.
And now representing the Bowling Green VA Clinic, Penny Ritchie, leading the pack in the walking group. Valor Healthcare provides the services offered through the Bowling Green VA Clinic. Clinicians and staff are dedicated to serving the medical needs of veterans in this area. In addition to providing services, many of the employees also are active in other volunteer organizations that serve veterans. Behind them is VFW Post 1298. I'm Barbara Deeb, along with Colonel Arnie Franklin, bringing you the 2023 Bowling Green Annual Veterans Day Parade. And it's actually falling this Saturday on Veterans Day. It
Yes.
isn't always the case.
Yeah.
Oh, better get those ears ready. The bands are coming. VFW Post 1298. Ah, the sound of the engine. All gave some gave all. And then, of course, we want to give a shout out to Warren County Schools Transportation. Veterans who work for the Warren County Schools Transportation are riding today in one of the many buses that are used to take students to and from school every day. We are extremely thankful for their service.
I wonder if this is an electric bus or not.
You know, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
It's big.
It may very well be.
got the Plano Fire Department joining us today.
I love a marching band.
Oh, here they come, the Super Band.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is comprised of high school band students representing each school in our city or county. Bowling Green High School, Greenwood High School, Warren East High School, Warren Central High School, and South Warren High School. They are proud and realize the importance of celebrating this Veterans Day. Here they come. Doesn't get any better than that. The Super Band. And James Fox in this incredibly large Cadillac. Hard to believe cars used to be that long.
This is an interesting vehicle. Known as a deuce and a half.
Huh. So it's a multi-fuel engine that runs on diesel, oil, French fry grease, or gas.
Yeah.
French fry grease. It's a six-wheel drive vehicle weighing 13,000 pounds. Whoa. And now James. And now Hosperis Health, Barren River. Comprehensive care is offered for armed services veterans facing serious illness, as well as support for their families. Now, I'm very honored to say I was honored by the Daughters of the American Revolution last spring as their Media Person of the Year. And what a wonderful group of women here represented today, Daughters of the American Revolution. This is the Samuel Davies chapter. Yeah, that is quite a group of incredible women. It was such an honor. And this is Southern Touch Lawn and Landscape. They are veteran-owned and participating in today's parade to show their support of our many veterans in the area.
Here are the Girl Scouts.
Here comes the Girl Scouts. This is Girl Scout Troop 354. The Girl Scouts from Daisy to Ambassador have participated in the Veterans Day Parade in Bowling Green for many years. When's cookie time?
Yeah. I just saw that outside
Yeah.
the stores.
Yeah.
Well, here's a new business in town.
Mission Barbecue
Mission Barbecue.
believes there's nothing more American than barbecue. How about that?
Have you been by to get a barbecue sample?
Well, you betcha.
They're delicious.
And the Woodburn Fire Department. They've been proudly serving southern Warren County for over 60 years. Okay, now here comes, get ready, Corvettes Limited of Bowling Green.
Oh,
You're going to
some
see
more
some
Corvettes.
pretty cars.
some more Corvettes. You know, we just had a big group at
Aviation Heritage Park.
Heritage Park, and they had something like 70 vehicles out there. Most of them Corvettes.
Most of them Corvettes. Corvette Limited Corvette Club was established in 1980 and is a great opportunity to meet other Corvette owners. They do a lot of different activities, participate in parades, and we're very excited. Something new in Bowling Green. If you haven't seen it, here it is. It's the Bowling Green Trolley.
Yeah.
And it's operated by the Historic Rail Park and Train Museum. The Bowling Green Trolley is the newest addition to Bowling Green's tourism industry with rustic charm and sensibility. It's a 34-passenger trolley, transports some of our own community's veterans, and we are so thankful for their service. Absolutely, the Bowling Green Trolley.
I think I read in the paper where you can rent that.
You can rent it.
Take routes while you tour around restaurants.
Fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Next up is our very own City of Bowling Green veterans serving our city and beyond. So these are our city veteran employees.
Well, there's almost Santa Claus.
I know. Oh, a little green guy.
Yeah.
A Christian Motorcycle Association. That is the Vet City Disciples, Chapter 937. Here's the AMVETS. And then you got to have the Rizpah Shriners
That's
in
right.
any parade, right?
Uh-huh.
They're coming up here. The Rizpah Shriners through fundraising and spreading joy, improve the quality of life for handicapped children around the world. We're sure glad to see the Shriners here today, bringing smiles to all the crowd except those who don't like clowns.
Well, there's an interesting vehicle.
Yeah,
There's a man.
with disciples. And the Barron River Fire Department joining us today here in Bowling Green. Aw, I love this.
Independence Bank
Independence
train.
Bank. Listen to this. Aw, I love this. Independence Bank. Listen to this. We live in the home of the free because of the brave. I like that. Independence Bank recognizes and appreciates the sacrifices made by all veterans. Those who live in freedom will always be grateful to those who help preserve it. Independence Bank wants to say thank you to veterans and their families. Is that called a steam engine? You think there's coffee in there somewhere? And then, of course, we have the UAW Retirees Local 2164, a big part of our community as we are the home of the Corvette plant and the Corvette Museum. And our former mayor, Eldon Renault,
Uh-huh.
UAW 2164. And we have the UAW Veterans Committee. United Auto Workers. Major Wade Kenneth Talley in his gorgeous red Corvette. Corporal Jerry Talley. The Browning Volunteer Fire Department. We always hope when these volunteer fire departments are here that there are not a fire in their
Yes, that's right.
respective areas.
It's a nice vehicles. Our volunteer fire departments provide a great service.
Absolutely. And then Laura Templeton Stewart, accident injury attorney and just a wonderful community partner. She contributes so much to this area, and she's got Poppy and Pixie Raccoon as part of her entourage. Now here they come, those hogs.
The hogs.
That's right, the Cave Country Hogs. Cave Country Hog Bowling Green boasts several members who are retired from military service. This club is a group of people who share a love of riding motorcycles and giving back to the community. Community Church. Friendship Community Church. The Volunteers of America dates back 127 years. Iron Rockets. And we've got the Gott Fire Department. Those Iron Rockets, boy, you hear them before you see them, right? That was the Iron Rockets MC Club. Gott Fire Department, God, Country, Corps, Army, Navy. Dave Wiley is joined by 4 veterans. One of those veterans is Roger Johnson, a U.S. Marine who served our country during the Vietnam War. Roger is one of thousands of veterans in this region, including you, Arnie.
Yes.
And now we have a hospice of Southern Kentucky.
Great service.
Yeah, hospice of Southern Kentucky. Hospice of Southern Kentucky. We've got 11th Street Baptist Church represented. That's a church that traces its history back to 1892.
Really?
1892. 11th Street Baptist Church. The Tiger Jeep, you may see this vehicle roaming around town. Party animals gone wild, indeed it is.
Look at the bears.
Shrine Temple Abdullah number 274. Hickman Emergency Towing joins us to honor our veterans. It's a veteran-owned and operated towing business. Once again, thanks for joining us here at the annual 2023 Veterans Day Parade, coming to you from Bowling Green, City of Bowling Green. I'm Barbara Deeb. We've got Army Franklin with us, Colonel Army Franklin. And you're in the Kentucky Aviation Hall of Fame. When did you get that out?
Several years ago, I was surprised and shocked when they told me, but it was a great experience. I really enjoyed it.
What an honor.
What an honor, yeah.
Rocky Hill Inn from Smiths Grove, Kentucky. And the Beaver radio station,
Oh, yeah.
96.7, represented here today. Country music. Oh, look at this little mini Ross.
Yeah.
Roger Ross and Minnie Ross.
The mini Ross.
It's a little Mack truck.
Uh-huh.
Here we got the Scouts PSA, Cub Scouts troops of the area.
Representing all the Cub Scouts in the area.
Yeah. Were you a Cub Scout?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, we won't know what it is.
No, I wasn't a Boy Scout or a Eagle Scout either.
Well, you made up for it.
I
later,
made up
later.
for it, yeah. Green Thumb Group.
More Cub Scouts. This is such an.
Look at those scouts.
I'm laughing. I took my children when they were younger. I brought them to the parade, and I was on the parade route, and I dropped them off, and I gave them to some firemen, and I said, put them on a float, please. And I'll never forget my son. When he came by the parade route, he just gave me this look like, why did you do this to me, Mom? But some of those kids actually did look like they were having fun.
Yeah.
Now, this is a 1931 Model A pickup driven by Robert Eversole. That's a beauty. Robert Brooks is an Army veteran that served from 1962 to 64, and he's driving a 1934 Ford Coupe. That looks like a toy. And look at this 2002 red Ford Thunderbird convertible. Where's that? Oh, back there, yeah. And that is driven by Scott Hunt in honor of family members that were veterans. T-Bird, red T-Bird, beautiful. Oh, and in that white Camaro a little bit ago, that was Bill Woods.
Oh, yeah.
He's a U.S. Navy, what a CB?
CB.
Okay. Served from 1974 through 1976. Oh, and now here's the sad part. The grand finale is approaching.
Oh.
And that's Mike and Laura Jackson of Mike and Laura Jackson Farm, rounding out our Veterans Day for many years. This year is no different. Mike and Laura Jackson are grateful to our veterans and all their families. And we want to remind you, if you'd like to watch this parade again, you can do so. There will be replays, and we'll put those times up on the screen, but you can watch it on Bowling Green Channel 4. And listen, what a great honor it was to work with
I
you,
enjoyed this very much.
Colonel Arnie Franklin.
Very
I'm
nice.
Barbara Deeb, coming to you from the 2023 Veterans Day Parade in downtown Bowling Green. Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.